Hi guys, welcome back to the channel and welcome to a car which I think has gone a little bit under the radar. This is the BMW X2 M35, and in this video we're going to grab the camera and we're going to take a little bit of a walk and talk around what I think is a hugely underrated car. So let's take a walk and talk around this car. Firstly, I think the new X2 design is pretty fantastic. We'll take a little bit more of a closer look in a sec, but what is the M35? Well, we've got the 2-litre 4-cylinder petrol engine up front from the M135. This one here, around 300 horsepower, 400 newton meters of torque, 0 to 60 in around 5.4 seconds. So it is a very quick car indeed, but I think it's a bit more than that. It's this incredible design, this new design to the L-shaped lights up here. This new design is really, really cool. The Corona rings have now gone from before, as I say, it's now this new design. The front end is so angular, so aggressive, and this particular car, the spec is superb. It's this beautiful frozen grey with, as you'll see shortly, a red interior. Really, really cool. We've also got the iconic glow kidney grills down here, which are this really super aggressive shape with the angular design here, with the M designation in here. These enormous grills which open up to feed that engine. This new design down here, which you're probably noticing on a lot of new BMW products. The M35 also gets this additional front splitter too. And then you've got design cues, which you only notice when you get up close, like the creases down here, down to the roundel. I love the gloss black against the frozen grey paint as well. Super, super cool. And the X2 has changed in its overall design from before. It's now much more of a crossover sort of coupe look than before. This particular car has got the large alloy wheels with the red calipers in here. Looks fantastic. We've got the flush door handles here, which sit in here with comfort access on this particular car. As we look inside, we'll take a little look in here in a bit more detail very shortly, but oh, it's lovely. As we move around the rear, you can still see the creases along here, the Hofmeister kink on the rear. So even though it is a very different design, it still has all the BMW design elements we've come to expect. Around the rear is very different from the X2 that came before. We've got this new design of rear LED light here, still wrap around, but this different signature light design in there. It's still really cool. And down the rear, we've got quad pipes. I don't know whether you can see those. Two there, with this large diffuser here, which flicks up here with the gloss black against this frozen paint, really nice. X2 designation this side, M35i on this side. We've then got this large rear boot spoiler here, which actually houses the reversing camera. Can you see that? That's pretty cool. Of course, one piece of glass across the back here. You'd actually be surprised how good the visibility is out of this thing. But in the boot, we've got 560 litres of boot space. Of course, electronically folding. You've got all this space in here, and then look at all the space underneath the floor as well. Absolutely, positively enormous in there. And then, of course, press the button and it folds back down. As I say, very different design to before, but I think really, really cool, in fact. And then let's move around and take a look at the interior. And before I actually do, notice the M door mirrors here with this M design. That is a new touch too. As we jump inside the car, there are quite a few differences. So first things first, this new steering wheel with a dead ahead strip directly in front of me. Let's start the car up so we can see everything. Starts up really nice. You've got these new shift paddles here, which are super cool. Both sides, really just nice things. You've then got M stitching all the way around this new steering wheel. And let's do the deep dive bit. So let's go on the right hand side here. So this car has Harman-Kardon sound system, which are these really nice metal grates in this one, metal speaker covers, really, really cool. Lock, unlock button here, door handles here, and then this really nice almost rhombus effect across the side here, and it runs all the way along. The interior of this car is quite different, but also similar to any BMW that you've ever been in before. On the right hand side of the steering wheel, you've got all your media controls. Left hand side, you've got your cruise control, speed limiter, and so on. You've then got this really funky door handle here, which is quite unique to this car. Of course, all your window controls here, and a boot release button down here. On the right hand side, all your main light controls are here. Obviously, your automatic windscreen wipers are here, and your indicators and your main beams are this side. Down in the center, we've got this big open area here, which actually is really cool. You put your phone in there and then that bit goes back to stop it moving around while you're driving. Really cool feature. Two big cup holders here, some USB-C sockets here, and then the center console is almost hovering. You'll notice there's no iDrive controller on here. That's because this system is totally touchscreen. Takes some getting used to, but once you are, it is a brilliant system. And in the middle, we've also got BMW's driver display, which is super crisp, super lovely, a great thing to use. As I mentioned, in the middle, your start-stop button is up here. You've got the toggle here for your drive select, so drive, neutral, reverse, of course. Parking brake is here. You've then got My Modes, which you click, is the button you press to change the mode. So personal, more or less, is what comfort used to be. Sport and efficient are quite self-explanatory. Also down here, you've got several other buttons, which do a host of different things. So the button I just pressed with a little car on it is all of your driver assistance and so on. You can change the iconic sounds, active drive off support. I mean, there's loads in here, absolutely loads. And then you've got your volume here and next sort of media here. And then you can press this to open up the center. Quite a small area, but enough to fit a phone. Pretty cool. And then across the dash here, you'll notice that there are no air conditioning controls. They're not up here, they're in the system. So all you need to do, press the button here if you wanted to do your heated steering wheel or your heated seat. But if you wanted to do everything, press the little fan button here and it loads up this screen. Yes, it looks quite complicated to begin with, but believe me, it doesn't take long at all to get used to it. You've then got this really nice display here, this sort of effect across here with the air conditioning vents too. And I have to mention these seats. I mean, firstly, look at them. They're fabulous to look at, and I love the split between the red and the black in this particular car, but they are so hugging. These big bolsters up here are brilliant for your shoulders. And then above me, I have a panoramic sunroof, which is a really cool extra on this particular car. But it is, as I say, very, very recognizable as a BMW product, this new generation of BMW. Everything is exactly where you expect it to, but just with a slight difference to its design in the X2 compared to the rest of the range. I think it's great. The quality in here is superb. I love this overall design. If you want to see my driving video of the X2 M35i, please use the link in the top of the screen to go and check that out, because this thing drives so well as well. I think it is a bit of a hidden gem in the BMW lineup, and this particular car and the specification is spot on. Now, if you want any more information on the new BMW X2 M35i, or any BMW for that matter, please use the link in the description of this video to get in contact with your nearest Sitner BMW retailer. Please like this video, subscribe to the channel for plenty more content to come, and I will see you guys again very, very soon.